Okay, this is a message for the Divine Feminine Collective. I feel like someone's doing glamour magic on you and it's not having an effect on you. I'm hearing, girl, on your worst day, this Divine Masculine still yearns for you. They long for you. And another thing, too, is like the way the universe has set up your connection is like this boomerang thing where anything thrown at you, it tends to affect your Divine Masculine and in turn affect the person he's with, who is sending this glamour magic towards you. I'm hearing like some of you are suffering with like patchy skin, pale skin, dry skin. You're very sensitive right now. It's like you can't seem to find things that your body agrees with when it comes to eating. Eating has particularly become very difficult for you. A lot of you are developing very strange allergies out of nowhere. I feel like someone's trying to either frustrate you or drain you when it comes to figuring out like how to eat properly, and certain things are affecting your skin. Now, I'm also seeing that you guys are actually very highly protected, because as fast as these things are coming, your guides are like secretly whispering natural cures into your ears. And many of you might be like, okay, I don't know why I'm being guided to do this, but I'm just going to try it. These might be very ancient things that you guys are being called to do in order to help replenish your energy or to help take care of your skin. And I'm hearing it's just very, very simple things, but you guys are following through. Now, I'm also seeing your Divine Masculine's really yearning for you because their energy is off. Remember this boomerang thing I talked about? So they could be really yearning for you, and it's at a time where someone feels like they're sending all of these things to you. And yes, many of you might be seeing the effects of it, but you're getting rid of it very quickly, and then it's turning towards the Divine Masculines as this feeling of something's wrong, something's off, they need to come towards you, they need to get to you in some way. So I'm hearing like it's really, really frustrating someone that you are untouchable and you're very protected, okay? What's happening on your connection? What's happening in your connection that is causing someone to feel this way? Okay, so we have past lack and suffering. This could be the current energy of what your masculines are going through. I'm also, sorry guys, let me just let my chest clear. I was also picking up on a lot of major tower moments. I feel like your Divine Masculines, they're suffering in a lot of these karmic situations, and that's why you guys are getting the brunt of a lot of the anger, because I feel like a lot of fingers are being pointed towards you, Divine Feminine, as the one who is causing a lot of this suffering energy, making a lot of your Divine Masculine shut down. In the last reading, I talked about his gifts having trouble awakening. This kind of part two is like a deeper dig into like what's going on in his world. Okay, he is sluggish. He is not as motivated. I'm hearing too like money, like when it comes to whoever this karmic person is that's sending a lot of this glamour magic to you, the reason they're sending it to you and wanting you to feel this way is because this is how they feel. I feel like a lot of your masculines aren't investing into this karmic situation like they were. It's like spell work is wearing off when it comes to money, like anything to provoke you, Divine Feminines. Many of you might be wrapped up in a connection where like money is a big thing, used to create illusions, right? These masculine energies running into women, or the masculine energies themselves being overcome with greed, wanting to show off their resources, you know, vacations, fly these women all over the world. Their energy has also been depleting in a lot of many different areas, like their health. They're not as productive when it comes to their work. I'm seeing a lot of brain fog. Just this whole energy of like draining in order to, I feel like, siphon off of you, Divine Feminines. And what I mean by that is create illusions around, like somebody wanted you to be here. Somebody wanted you to be the one feeling like this is not your journey. This is not your journey. That's what I feel like somebody wanted to either say to you, get across to you, and they're dealing with the effects of it now, feeling like they're struggling. Excuse me, guys. They're now feeling like they're struggling to hold on to something that I feel like they try to siphon, like somebody deliberately put themselves in the middle of the connection between you and your divine masculine. And what I mean by that was somewhere along the lines of this connection between your divine masculine and this karmic person, your masculine fell in love with you. And although your masculine had these very strong feelings for you, instead of whoever the karmic person was saying, okay, you know what, I'm just going to leave you alone while you figure this out, they wedge themselves in between as though, no, you're not going anywhere, you're not choosing another person over me. Like, instead of having your dignity and, you know, moving along, they purposely chose to stay and put themselves in a destiny where they didn't belong. The problem with that, though, is I feel like now they're getting that version of your divine masculine that's like the mirrored effect. Okay, what happens when this masculine energy is stagnant? They can't move, they can't go anywhere, they're without the divine feminine, their spiritual gifts can't come alive. It's like they're getting this version of this divine masculine. Someone who's not fully present. Yes, we may be together. Yes, you know, whatever images you may see on social media may be there, but the energy between them is very distant. It's detached. It's cold. That's why someone's sending you glamour magic. They want to know, like, why is the masculine moving this way with them? It doesn't matter. You can make the divine feminine seem undesirable physically, right? You can make her seem like Oscar the Grouch if you want her to, but it's her essence, the energy, the aura that pulls in the divine masculines, and that is what they can't do glamour magic over. And I feel like it's a lot of you have had this done so many times that your divine masculines, they now are not attracted to what you look like on the outside. They're attracted to who it is you are on the inside. That's why many of you will experience, if it's not glamour magic on your beauty or appearance, it's going to be trying to make your mood cranky, trying to make you seem like you're very bitter and angry. And the karmics will put their energy on you as well. They will cause arguments between you and your masculines to make you sound like you're an extremely nasty person. You're not who you say you are. You're not really in this pure energy. So look out for things like that. Like, you know, if many of you have, you know, like the glamour magic stuff doesn't work on you, like you're the type of divine feminine where it's like, listen, like, I don't care if I'm built like my dad. Like, my personality is on point, you know? Many of you don't care about blemishes on your face. You don't care about brittle hair and nails. Like, you're too busy with other stuff. You're not consumed by beauty, therefore glamour magic doesn't necessarily work on you, right? So the next thing to attack would be like your energy, your essence, trying to make your personality or who it is you are appear as though it's an illusion, you're fake, you're a fraud, you're this. So be mindful of that sort of stuff creeping in, guys. Like, many of you may be in this energy of like just completely like detachment as well. This divine feminine card wants to make an appearance here. Whatever, sorry guys, because of that sneeze, I'm like so sniffly. Forgive me. I feel like because of this card showing up with the past, lack, and suffering, you're making an appearance here, divine feminines, because I feel like you're trying to say to someone, like, if the cards were to really fall without a lot of the illusions and magic, a lot of your divine masculines would be moving towards you. Like, I feel like a lot of your masculines are waking up to the fact that something is not right. I should be happy in this space, but I'm not. There could be so much chaos being thrown towards you, divine feminine, and it's not stopping him from acting cold or detached with this person. And many of you are protected, so protected that you're starting to recognize the patterns of when you are under certain attacks. That's why nothing is working now. A lot of your divine masculines are hyper focused on you. No matter if you have a big ass pimple on your nose, like, it doesn't matter to them. This energy here with the twin flame, I think it came out in the last reading as well, with the twin flame union. Like, I don't know if it's something to do with the 2026 year, but yeah, it's definitely a time for the divine masculines now to break away from whatever has been stopping them from feeling like peace, stability, a solid foundation. I'm hearing like 2024, 2025, even 2023, like the last 3 years, pure chaos for the divine masculines, going between this feeling of knowing that truth, knowing that you mean something to them, and then being engulfed by a lot of the karmic energies by seeing you in a particular illusion that many of them became very, very confused. But even the divine masculines, they're no longer attracted to outer beauty, right? That's why it's getting harder and harder to see the divine feminine through any other lenses other than his own authentic, like, heart space, right? A lot of that glamour stuff, it's not working on you guys. Like, they love you regardless, okay? And somebody's in this decision mode right now. I'm hearing to say it doesn't matter what is going on with you, divine feminines. It doesn't matter what kind of disturbances are being caused on your journey. At this point, I feel like many of you are just letting it happen. Like, if stuff is just going chaotic around you, you're just like, just let it. I ain't trying to hold on to nothing. I'm not trying to force anything. And it's like, just by being in that energy, being cold and detached yourself, I'm seeing that all of the illusions around you are breaking down. Like, just by you being like, yo, fuck it, like, let it just fall down. That's that swag that got him hooked, baby. Okay? Has nothing to do with what it is you look like on the outside, whatever the case is. Many of you are just letting that go, right? Like, you know, once it passes, you guys are just going to bounce back even stronger. You're going to be even more radiant than you were before. So, yeah, just a little note here for the Divine Feminine Collective that I really felt compelled to share. All right? I love you guys. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.